are currently 51 heroes in Overwatch, some I have never even played with, but I love making my life difficult and acting like I'm better at video games than I am, so let's play and get a victory with every single character in Overwatch. So I'm just going to jump right into this one because it is going to be a long video, so grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's game. We're starting with D.Va, who I thought would be easy because she used to be my main in Overwatch 1. I usually play quite aggressive as D.Va, but since I knew I had a lot of characters to play through, I tried to think smart and focus on surviving to actually win. My Junkrat was cooking, so I figured as long as I can make space for him to do that, we'll be fine. My biggest pet peeve as a support main is when tanks keep feeding damage, so I made sure to go behind cover when I needed heals to help my supports. I wasted my ult here, but thankfully it ended up okay. Round 1 was won. I was trying not to get my hopes up about winning first game. We had a rough start to the second game with the enemy making good headway, almost winning. I wasn't doing the best with the Junkrat clearly performing better than me, and this Vendetta was pissing me off. I don't know what happened, where did they come from, but anyways, somehow we managed to pull the game back. And somehow, with the miracle of whoever's in the sky, we did win our first game. I just hoped this luck would last. Also, fuck you, Vendetta. Our next hero was Demeanor, someone I've only played once. First game was rough. I thought I played well, but we still took the defeat. The second game I thought we had lost for sure. Mei was in our back and ruining us. I was trying, but the tank diff was showing, and I'm not talking about me being the good one. But somehow we got the victory. So close to them winning though, making it 2 games I had to play. I don't know if this is just gonna keep going up, but I actually really like her character. Next up was Doomfist, who genuinely did worry me because I've really never played him before, like genuinely no clue what I'm doing at all. I knew to win with him I'd have to be up all in that fight, which is not my usual playstyle. And I had a feeling playing him would get me flamed and the tank diff would be staggering. I gotta say, I was kind of getting the hang of it, killing people and making a difference. I thought E was a shield, so please just don't look at that clearly, I don't understand it. Also, please ignore me almost holding myself, we're gonna move on. We won the first round somehow, but I was dying too much for it to be due to me. Second round, we low-key got smashed. I was dying more times than I can count, and they were just absolutely destroying me. But I did use the E right, so let's go. Third round, it was 1-all, and I knew I had to die less, so I tried to go in with my team, but genuinely nothing I was doing was working, and we did eventually lose. I don't know if it was just a really great team we were versing, or if I just sucked that bad, but here's to hoping next game will be better. The next game was even worse. I could barely get any kills, and I was getting flamed in the game chat the entire match. Safe to say, I wanted Doom over quicker than he started. By game 3, they had a Reaper who I knew was going to cause issues. We managed to kill a lot of the enemy team, but no one took point. We barely got it in time, and then we just lost it again. A player left, Zen didn't bother contesting, and heals were, let's say, lacking. Although honestly, it was all my fault. Round 3 ended quickly and badly, and I was beyond overplaying Doom. Fourth game started, and it started badly. I was locked in. I knew if I didn't win this game, I was going to throw my PC in the trash, but I locked the fuck in, and we got that victory. Somehow, I doubt it was due to me at all, actually. Next was Hazard, who I've genuinely never seen. Yeah, fuck this. The game was, well, it was a game. Okay, I hate Maze, to be honest. They're the devil reincarnated. I also hate playing Hazard. I really tried to lock in because he was just not fun to play, but unfortunately, I do have to play him again. Second game was just beyond terrible. My ult somehow got a team kill. Look, I still don't know how this happened. I hate this guy. We were so close to winning this third game, but no. Although I did get play of the game. I still hate this character though. In the next game, I was put into a game already happening and already losing. I tried, but unfortunately still a loss. It has been too many games to count, and I feel so defeated. Even if I have most kills, most damage, we still lose. Hazard officially sucks. Defeat screen after defeat screen, playing a hero I hate. After so many defeats, I had to stop playing for a while before I threw my PC out. I was done with Overwatch for the night until my boyfriend asked me to play. I of course couldn't say no, so I booted it up and played Hazard. Oh my god. I wasn't even thinking of it until the victory screen popped up. It literally took me a second to stop dissociating and realize what had happened. I just won as Hazard. Oh my god, thank fuck. And if you're keeping count, yes, it took 6 games to win as Hazard, and also my entire sanity. Next was Junker Queen, who was admittedly just as hard, but thankfully way more fun. We did lose the first game, but I figured that would happen. After another loss and an uneventful game, I managed to play quite well and won as Junker Queen. It took 3 games. Next was Mauga, who I was particularly excited about because he's fun to play and quite a good tank. The first game started and it wasn't going well for literally any of us. So my first game is Mauga and I immediately get asked to change. We almost had him but did eventually lose. Even though I don't think I did all bad considering I was the one that asked to change, I think I did okay. Someone said easy. Are you, easy? Next game I played honestly so well, very proud. 29 kills, and my boyfriend told me I was a sexual predator with the way I was chasing after them. You main maybe? Aww. I'm so sweet. Orisa was next, and I don't know if I can consider this a win because the enemy tank was pretty bad. Like, I was in behind his shield shooting him and he didn't even swing. But nonetheless, flawless victory with 31 eliminations. I gotta say, I had some fun playing Orisa. Although I didn't understand how her ult worked the first time, so if we can all move past that, thank you. Next was finally a DPS, Amaran, who I have never played and have no clue what I'm doing. Also, what the fuck? What is happening? First game was terrible, had no clue what I was doing, constantly getting sniped, 2 kills, 10 deaths. Yeah, it's that bad. Second game, just as bad. It's safe to say she's my least favorite character so far. Yes, worse than Hazard. It is just loss after loss with her. I hate her powers, I hate her. I mean, she's cute. She is cute, but I hate her. I just do not enjoy playing her and I cannot figure out what she does. I swear I have looked at her character profile sheet like 20 times and I still don't understand. Fresh day, fresh start. I loaded game 1. And I wasn't doing bad. We won point 1, but that's not always a guarantee win. But with the enemy Mercy on 300 heals, it's safe to say we had it in the bag. I gotta say, I'm pretty grateful for the win though. I started understanding her, but she's still just... Let's just say I'm never touching her again. My next hero was Ashe, which made me nervous because my aim is genuinely shit. I'm also now realizing at some point I have to play Widow. Yeah, that. Oh, that's gonna be bad. I was, yes, shaky with my aim. I was surprised to see an immediate victory as Ashe, but it was definitely welcomed. And next was Bastion, which I thought would be fun. Flying Piggy? He was fun, but I managed to win first game, which does make this process quicker, but I was a bit sad because he was actually quite enjoyable. Next was Cassidy, who I haven't really played since, to put it in perspective, since he was called McCree before everything, you know, went down. So yeah, this was going to be a long one. I hadn't played him mainly because my aim sucks, and it wasn't going well. Enemy Widow was literally eating my ass, and I was reminded that I am terrible at aim, but somehow we barely pulled through, and once again, we won my first game. If this continues, it'll be a very quick challenge. Spoilers, it's not a very quick challenge, it went very bad very quickly. Next was Echo, which was a loss. I had no idea how to play her. All I knew was the skin I had for her was so cute. So into the practice range I went to learn her. I was so excited to play a more mobile character after so long playing characters so freaking slow. Echo was more fun than expected, but once again, somehow on a winning streak and won first game. 21 eliminations, I gotta say, I was pretty happy with my performance. I had a feeling my winning streak was gonna come to a loss when I had to play a character I have never ever played, Emre. I once again went into the practice range to learn him, never mind. And yeah, first game was rough. I definitely didn't understand him. It was an end to my winning streak, and once again, I just don't particularly enjoy him. I find I prefer those high mobility characters, and I assumed he was, but he really wasn't. But once again, that could genuinely be a skill issue. I kind of suck. Second game was, well, yeah, not my best performance. I somehow came away with a victory though, and I think it was a carry from my team. Next was Frazier, I think it's Freya, who I didn't even know was in this game, so that was, of course, gonna be a good side to how this was gonna go. Once again was low-key carried, but we somehow pulled through with the W, winning both rounds, even though the healers outkilled me. Anyways, on to Genji. My literal reaction was just, oh fuck. I knew this was going to be bad. Not because I didn't know who he was. Like, I was there in Overwatch 1 all the time. I didn't touch grass, basically. But all I knew is that I didn't play him because I was going to suck bad. This might be the Doomfist fail all over again, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, the first game went exactly as expected. Just death, 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 death. 1 second of my ult, death. We lost badly. This was going to be a long ride. I still don't know how to make Genji hypermobile. Like, guys, I'm aware he's hypermobile, but I don't know how to make him hypermobile. And I knew that getting flamed in the chat was just bound to happen. Finally, game 3, I was deflecting damage, mainly thanks to them shooting into it. I got ult kills, 1v1s, and I was killing it. And there it was, the Genji win. Although I don't think I can take full credit for it, but I tried my best. And next, we're on to his brother Hanzo. First game is Hanzo, and I hate his wind-up arrows. They just, I don't know, they just fall. I hate it. Worse than Widow. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I want to be in the fight, you know, so yeah. We got smashed. Next game, I somehow got multiple headshots. Please don't ask me how. They were all flukes, but we still lost, if you're wondering, so that's great. Next game, I embarrassed myself again. Somehow we won the round though, so we might finally get a victory as Hanzo. And then finally it happened. I got the win. I got the win, guys. It only took 40 minutes. Anyways, next was Junkrat, who I thought was easy. First game is Junkrat, and they had every fucking counter for him. They had Widow, they had Pharah. It was bad. Our team was getting mad, and yeah, we lost again. I don't get Junkrat. He's so hard to kill. I cannot get kills with him. And like, why does everyone play flying characters? Like, geez, what is junk genuinely even good for? Oh, control map. Shit. This is how I feel having to play Junkrat, by the way. Yep, it started pretty rocky and I was sure we would lose this, yet somehow we pulled it back. May said GG, maybe someone tell her there is another round? This is why I hate control point. All momentum lost and we somehow sucked so badly. Yeah, fuck this game. After a few frustrating games, I called it quits until the next morning. I hopped on and my fellow DPS played Soldier, which might be perfect if he can kill any counters for me. After a first bad round where I couldn't kill for the life of me, we somehow won a team fight, but we still lost to the point. Yeah, I know it's embarrassing. I knew I'd have to lock in for Junkrat, but I was somehow finding him hardest out of every character. Every game I get a jetpack cat and I just cannot counter them. I don't know what to do. I accidentally got into another game, but thank God I did. Not only did I have an insane team that low-key carried me, but there was no stupid flying characters and I somehow got play of the game. Oh yeah, and the victory screen, finally. I am out of Junkrat hell. That only took a few hours and me wanting to die. Now onto my least favorite character. Yep. The devil herself, May. I fell off again. And somehow, gotta say, for the billionth time, get on the point. How are we losing when we are winning team fights? It makes no sense. Get on the point. Anyways, but second game came and we somehow dominated. Maybe new main? No, I'm kidding. I would never sell my soul and play May ever again. Thank you. Next was Ana, who I somehow, I don't know, DPS supported my way to a win. I do love Ana. I'm a support main at heart, so Ana, Kiriko, they have my love, they have my soul. Baptiste was next, someone I was very unfamiliar with, but I did somehow get the victory. I was definitely carried by a fellow healer though. That was not me. I will not take responsibility for that. Next was Brigetta, Bruschetta, I don't know, no fucking clue. I'm so screwed, basically. After a crazy diff and me screaming way too much, I see the screen I see way too often. Defeat. The next game was even worse. I don't think I've raged more than I have with this bitch. After screaming at D.Va the whole round, it was yet another defeat. I don't know what it is about this character that brought out so much rage in me. After a horrible loss streak and a rage quitting the game, I go to look. There's a new character. They have completely changed the line I've been going off. Okay, fine. At least I can buy the new battle pass. Parental controls? I am 20 years old. Anyways, I decided to get into a game in hopes it would work out soon. Now, I won't say I am proud of how I played, but the victory screen was there, which means I never have to play this stupid character again, so I don't want to hit anything. I'm never touching Bruschetta again. Next was Jetpack Cat, thoroughly requested by my boyfriend so we could do the D.Va combo, although he never has played D.Va before, so I have low hopes this will work. Also, did they change Jetpack Cat's ult, or am I tripping? I swear he had like a nerf before I played him. And yeah. 0 ult combos, but I did find a new favorite hero to play. Next I picked Zarya because she low-key scares me and I want to get her over with. And to be honest, I actually really liked her. Also, can we just take a moment to look at this ult? I'm so proud of myself. So I chose Juno next and I swore she would be so easy. Like if the e-girls can do it, so can I. No. The e-girls are a different breed. It did not go well. Game 1 did not go well. But on the good news, I finally get to spend my hard-earned money on Overwatch. Then game 2 came. I thought we were gonna win. I was healing a lot, still struggling with mobility, but whatever. And then we somehow lost. I was playing so well, I was healing, hiding, killing, then we somehow just fucked it. Genuinely, how have we lost that? Also, this new Sierra bitch is annoying me bad. Anyways, it's embarrassing how long I was playing Juno, but dare I say carry at the end there. Sierra was next, and she was fun, but low-key hard to learn. I almost shot myself off the map somehow. I do this way too often. Thankfully, I saved it, although it did put me in an awful position for the start of the game. Perfect timing though to see Bastion actually put himself off the map. How has he done that? Thankfully, I won with Sierra out of the gate, so I did not have to play her again. Reaper was an old main of mine dating back to the first Overwatch, and I forgot how much I loved playing him. Can I just say, what happened? Did D.Va forget her ability to like rocket back to the surface? Unfortunately, we did immediately win with him, so I did low-key want to keep playing Reaper, but it's fine, we need to do the challenge. And since this has already taken me a week and I have a ton of characters left to go, I swiftly moved on to Mizuki. Now, he was low-key hard. I kept messing up my controls and had a struggle sesh with him. We somehow won, but I was definitely carried to that victory. Wu Yang was really not enjoyable. His healing wasn't great and he dealt healing by moving. Look, I still don't know what this meant. Thankfully, after a flop, we did win, and I'm not saying I deserved the win, but the victory screen came up and that's enough for me. I was gonna play Ilaria next, but she got taken very quickly, so I guess Kiriko it is. I was watching this Torb in the perfect position. He definitely carried the game. Kiriko is a main of mine, so to win instantly with her did kind of suck, but once again, gotta keep this challenge moving, so I'm not gonna complain. Anyways, love you, Torb. I also hate these win streaks though, because I know it's about to be bad. Okay, finally we can actually play Ilaria now. And oh my god, she was fun. I got a lot of healing and even got play of the game, which yes, of course, boosted my ego. But unfortunately, once again, gotta move on. Next was Sojourn. I don't know. And I know she's not new, but I've genuinely never played her and I have no clue what I'm doing. And there it is. Yep, my first defeat in a while. Sojourn is fun. I love just a good shooter character, but my aim is pretty trash, so this might take a while. I don't think I was even filming the first game, so maybe it's good we lost. We're gonna ignore the fact that I have more deaths than kills as well. Eye for an eye type shit here. You can tell I rage quit in embarrassment. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand her ult, but after 4 games, I did finally win. And next, Zenyatta. And okay, I don't know what's happening in this footage, I think I forgot to record, so just know I'm the red team and won first game. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Okay, I think I lied because I can see 2 games previous. Okay, so I think I lost twice. So I think it took 3 games. I guess I just didn't film any of that segment. Yep, cool, whatever. We're moving on, Zen's whatever anyways. I'm just gonna move on to Lucio. Lucio should be fun. He can be fun. I've seen him be fun, but unfortunately I have skill issues no one can fix, so I just have to sigh and hope this is over soon. Safe to say that defeat was rough. Oh look, yep, another defeat. Let's just say when people say 3rd time lucky, they'd be right, because I finally won on the 3rd try. So next is Moira, and I knew I'd be flamed if I sucked at her because she is so often considered easy. I got put into a game that was already going. I didn't really think about this when I'm creating the rules, so I don't know where we lie on getting put into a game mid-game, but I don't know. Anyways, let's ignore how often this happens. And yes, by the way, I did count that Moira win. I don't care. I played 1.5 rounds and I did okay, y'all. I'm not playing her again. I don't care. I have 51 characters to get through. What do you want from me? I used to play Mercy a lot in Overwatch 1, but I'm aware she is overly hated now and I haven't touched her in a while. My biggest issue with Mercy is the fact that it's hard to win with a bad team and she can't really carry as her. I do think I find her boring now. I used to love her since I always play support, but now with a lot more emphasis on supports partly DPSing as well, I don't like playing her. I will always choose Ana, Kiriko, or even Alari instead of Mercy, as I can heal as much with those characters as I can with Mercy, but I can also get the same amount of kills as a DPS. I just find them way more useful and you can carry with them, whereas you can't with Mercy. And I thought we might win this game, but yeah, nope. It was a defeat. I actually feel like I'm on spectator mode as Mercy. I found myself literally looking at my phone while playing as Mercy. I got so bored. And yeah, another defeat. This is actually taking the piss. I don't know what more I can do. Round 1 was secure and I was hopeful, with every good karma coming back in this moment, and I finally won. Thank God. Now onto Lifeweaver, who I only know as being referred to as Mother. I did 1 pull since I was so scared and I lost her. I have no idea where I flung the Sierra, but anyways, I have a machine gun out of my hand or something. I don't know what's happening there. So yeah, we won. Anyways, I don't know what else to say about Lifeweaver, sorry. And now Winston, Monkey, shut the fuck up. I know you went, oh, he's an ape when I said monkey, but actually shut up. Tickle Cannon, Rage, Tickle Cannon, Victory. Sorry, I don't know what took over me there, but we're on to Hammond now. This guy was a struggle, y'all. Oh my god, they literally exploded the hamster. Oh my god. Someone call Peter. No, Peter's bad. Someone call Maya Higa. Yeah, we lost that. So anyways, we won this round, and it's not about that. I need you to see how we won this round. So they are doing well, almost won, but I'm Hammond. I am that guy. And I locked in, spinning to my heart's content. I was not letting them grab my little squeakers. I was knocking them off the map, and for the first time in weeks of playing this game, I actually smiled. That's better than a victory. Okay, that is a lie, but the victory screen made it worth it. But guys, I also got player of the game for this. Like, can you just look at the play of the game? But like, I knocked 2 people off. Are we actually kidding? This is so good. Also, I got MVP and he fucking bounces when he gets MVP. What is this dance? Oh my god. New favorite character 100%. This challenge was making me hate Overwatch, but thanks to Mr. Squeaker, a new hope surrounded me. Next was Roadhog, who apparently I can just spam heal. I've heard enough, nerf mercy. Bro, I was so close to winning, I could feel it in my nuts. We did lose, but we won the next game. So yeah, I've heard enough. Let's just delete Roadhog from the game. Okay, Ramatra next. I did not know the difference between him and Sigma until playing. And okay, I still don't know the difference between them. I understand the differences in characters, but I can't tell you which does which based on just looking at them. And I was enjoying playing him, and we did get that W. So next we're on to Sigma. We won. I don't know. I should probably say something about Sigma. I don't know. I don't like the shape of his head. So next was Reinhardt. Now, I don't know what happened, but I have written on like my video file. I don't care, I'm counting it. So if this doesn't show how over the challenge I am, I don't know what will. And I just want to be clear, I filmed most of these wins in April. I then gave up, stopped halfway, and then filmed the second half of the wins in May. And now I am a few days away from July, finally editing this challenge. So not only did it take months to film, edit, do everything, and also take my soul, I also almost gave up and was just straight up never gonna post this challenge. So yeah, but anyways, the moral of the story is I'm accepting this Ryan win. So yeah, I joined in with already 2 sides won, and I don't know. We're moving on. Next was Soldier, who I don't know, I don't have a better way to describe him other than a baby bitch version of Sojourn and Sierra. Can I just ask why this Hazard is too busy taking a shit to fight? Like, why is he crouching like that? And oh my god, it's a tie. This is so invigorating. No, I'm straight kidding. You guys do not care. We lost. I left in rage. We're moving on. Why are you guys even watching this video? What do you want out of me? Do you just want to see me suffer? That's sadistic. Next game, I positioned myself on high ground, and for some reason the enemy team could just not figure out how to deal with it. Soldier's not bad, he's a basic enjoyable shooter, but the addition of some other characters does make him feel like a weaker choice, especially when his ult is just another character's ability. Sierra. We won though, and I got play of the game, so I for once actually don't feel embarrassed about counting that win. I am also one character closer to freedom, so let's keep going. Symmetra was a weird balance between fun and wanting to die. Symmetra is only as good as the enemy team is bad, so if they focus the turrets, she's useless, which is what happened this round. I was honestly so shocked to lose this though. I thought we had it for sure, like we were close to winning. Thankfully this next round the enemies seemed to not even realize they could destroy my turrets, so there it is, the sweet, sweet victory. Next was Torb. We shall refrain from saying his full name since I don't know how to spell it and I'm not writing it in my script. And do you want to know something about Torb? I fucking hate Torb. I want him dead. I would say I hope he gets hit by a car, but he'd probably fit under the car and survive. Fuck this man, I fucking hate him, I hate him so much. I want Torb to be destroyed from the planet Earth. I cannot believe I had to play this little sucker. They just instantly kill my turret. My turret does no fucking damage. I do not fucking damage. I can't damage, the turret can't damage. It took me 5 games to win, and I don't even think I had anything to do with the win. I do not care what any of you say, I am never playing this fucking guy again. Next was Tracer, equally hated by the community, but I didn't mind her. That was until I was 2 games down, and these were long games, mind you. We were about to win when I'm just gonna show you.
Someone's on point. Someone's on point. No. Fuck. Our team is fucking outside. Now they're just 60. Bro, get on point. Arisa.
So yeah, I was yelling. I was over it. I hate this game. We still won, so I had to take a solid second to think about my life. Like, why has a game made me so angry? Why have I let this challenge just take over my life? So I decided the rest of the challenge, I would just learn to enjoy it. Okay, well that was until I realized I had to play Vendetta. I thought this would be good because usually if I get my ass kicked, it's by a Vendetta, so she has to be easy, right? Wrong. It may have just been 1 defeat and my shit got rocked, but you don't understand it. It was a push map. Not only my least favorite, but the games take so long. So my shit wasn't just getting rocked for 5 minutes and a defeat. It was so long. I found she felt quite similar to Doomfist, who I also hated, where you have to be really close to do the damage with her. Something I just don't manage well. I always find that when a character is close range, I just somehow die every single time. And now we somehow won the second game, but I want to be clear, I do not deserve this win, but I will be taking it. So we're gonna move on to Venture, who I once again didn't know was even in this game. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my ass was getting fiddled in this game. We did win though, so I must have figured it out. No, I'm kidding. I was clearly carried by this Genji here, so thank you. 3 characters left, and I don't know if it was because I was sleep deprived or what, but Pharah was unnecessarily hard. 1 game lost, fine. Second game, we had minutes left, so long to win. Like, we had an abundance of time to win this game. We were right at the end. How did we, like, look at this. Look at this. A minute left on the clock. An inch away from winning. How genuinely did we lose? I'm serious. I quit the game for the night and just cried. I was so fed up. I thought I was gonna win. I thought I was gonna finish the challenge that night. Anyway, okay, so anyways, new day, new energy, and we finally won. We actually won, and it's probably for the best because I might have taken myself and my PC off my balcony if not. Next was Sombra. Look, I hate this bitch. I feel like everyone hates this bitch. I also hate how much I enjoyed playing her. She was fun. She was actually fun. I don't know what happened, but we won. Just like that. Round one, game one, we won. One character left. That's when it hit me. The final challenge, the one I have been dreading the most. Widowmaker. All she can do is snipe, and all I can't do is aim. We had Havana and we were defending, so I feel like I got this. Also, this Kyria was so cute. I was admiring her skin, and then she was just being so cute, and I fell in love. The game started, and I was already missing shots, but oh my god, did that headshot feel good. How did I miss him standing still? Like, I'm actually mortified at myself watching this back. Headshots on Widow are so satisfying, but this Reaper was on my ass, which made me worried. Like, I had no space. I had to constantly rotate. He was just coming up and eating my ass. They were getting so close to winning. Also, I'm so proud of this headshot. I don't care. She was mid-air. Like, are you kidding me? And I just want to play this for you.
I thought this was gonna be like a million fucking long episode thing. I just won his Widow first try. Holy shit.
As you can hear in my voice, I did not expect to win first try. I was like mildly dissociating. It was not computing in my brain that I had done it. 51 heroes, months of work for this video, and it was done. Thank the lords above. So I compiled a list for everyone curious. So here are the stats of how long it took to win as each character. Plenty of characters actually took one game to win, which was quite surprising for me. And our hardest heroes ended up being Hazard and Juno. They took 6 games. No one took more than 6 games, but let me tell you, 6 games in Overwatch time is like frustrating as hell. That's like hours. And then Junkrat, Brigida, Bruschetta, I still don't know, and Torb took 5 games. My least favorite characters ended up definitely being Torb and Armoran. I don't care that they didn't take the longest. They made me the most frustrated. And my most surprising fun, not saying these are my favorite or funnest heroes, but the ones that I expected to not be fun but ended up being fun were Echo and Zarya. I had so much fun with them. And finally, I never have to do this fuck ass challenge again.